Jesse James Ayers, what's up everybody? Alright, so in this episode of my video Jiu-Jitsu blog, I want to talk a little bit about this NutriBullet system thing that I bought. Just like my mother, I've got a weird habit of being duped or falling for infomercial products. My mom watches a lot of that stuff and she winds up buying quite a bit of junk, needless to say, off of the internet or through television or whatever. So the other night at work, on the rare occasions that I'm actually sitting inside the break room where there's a couple TVs with cable hooked all night, on the rare occasion that I was actually in there, I was sitting in front of the TV and watching an infomercial about this NutriBullet system. Now, I've got a Jack LaLanne juicer, and for those of you who have Jack LaLanne juicers or Breville juicers, probably after watching that really popular documentary on Netflix or wherever, Fat, Sick, and Nearly Dead, which by the way, I highly recommend you watching that. It is very, very informative. I wouldn't recommend anything. I wouldn't recommend trash unless it was really, really good. So that would be worth watching. But to get back on the subject here, I do have a Jack LaLanne juicer, and I've juiced before. But the problem is just like with all other juicers and like the Breville juicer, as soon as you put your fruits and vegetables through there, you're obviously left with quite a bit of pulp, and the cleanup is just a little bit. It's not nasty and it's not even horrible. It probably takes maybe 5 minutes to clean, but ain't nobody got time for that. So when I saw this infomercial on this NutriBullet, it spoke to my heart when I saw that there was virtually no cleanup necessary. So man, I'm in a weird mood. So they actually don't even call this a juicer, they actually call it an extractor. Because basically whatever you put inside the little cup that they give you, turn upside down and send through its little frosty thingy, when you frappe whatever it is that you got in there, if I put this entire banana in there, it's all going to become liquefied. So the whole thing about juicing is obviously it's better than eating regular fruits and vegetables because you can consume more at once, and when you're consuming it in a juice form, there's a lot more health benefits to it. But with juicers, obviously, like I mentioned, there's pulp left over. When you've got this NutriBullet extractor, supposedly what they claim is the fact that there is no pulp left afterwards means that you've taken all of the sun and the glory of the fruit or vegetable that you put in there. You've basically taken it all. So it's a good thing. So anyway, I bought this NutriBullet system over at Kroger a couple days ago for $100. If you get it online or over the phone or over the internet or whatever, you can make 6 easy payments of $19.99 plus shipping and handling on the first payments, which comes out to be about 140 bucks. So I just went ahead and bought it, and I'm gonna try they have it comes with like a pamphlet with a lot of recipes. I'm just gonna try the first one, which is a toxin cleansing blast. So I'll walk through what's going on here. Now they say, I don't know if you can see this or not, but they say that you fill the bottom portion of their supplied cup with greens, and then the next part with fruits, and then booster stuff like maybe flax seeds or goji berry powder or something to that nature, and the rest of it you fill with a little bit of water. But you never want to go above the max line. It's supremely important with them that you never go above the max line. I'm assuming it's because it probably overflows and wants to mess up the system. So I'm gonna try and stick to that. Now, what they say in this particular recipe is they say like 1 to 2 handfuls of rinsed spinach, 1 cored pear, 1 banana, 1 cored apple, 1 cup of pineapple, and then water. Now these cups, I seriously don't, okay, like I didn't watch the whole infomercial, so I'm not even sure if I can put all of that stuff in here. So I might have to mix and match. I might have to use half a cup of everything if I want to fill this thing up. But we'll see. This is my first time. What's up? So let's start with the greens. So I've got definitely 1 to 2 handfuls of spinach here. So I'm gonna shove this guy in here. Squeeze all this to the bottom. Okay, it looks like it'll work. So 2 handfuls of spinach. Oh yeah, let's take this off. 2 handfuls of spinach, 1 cored pear. I actually bought pears from South Africa. I love it. It just tastes great. And I normally wouldn't use it in a juicer or in an extractor because I love the taste and the flavor of a South African pear. But my daughter yesterday happened to eat all of my regular pears, so I'm kind of messed up there. So I got to use my South African pear. So I'm gonna go ahead and put 1 cored pear. Okay, so I guess I'll just try and put the whole thing in there. Goodness. Okay, I don't know if it'll fit. So I'm gonna go ahead and put the pineapple. Yikes. And the apple. Goodness. Okay, so for some odd reason, all this stuff won't fit. So I'm gonna cut some stuff up and fill in the gaps here, because I do not want to go above this max line that they're telling me not to go over. Because I do not want a messed up system here. All right, the rest, oh, banana, dang, I forgot the banana. All right, I'll just cut this guy in half. Okay, I got a wee little bit of banana. The rest of the stuff, I'm just gonna eat. I love fruit anyway. I'm not big on pastries. I'm not big on desserts, cakes, pies, ice cream, whatever. You give me a mess of fruit, I'll eat it all. So far, this is what I have. I got my spinach, pineapple, apples, pears, banana. Now I'm gonna mix it in. I'm gonna fill in the gaps with some water. Definitely not exceeding that max line. Yeah, I'll just go about there. And now I put on their special extractor top. Now this will get a little noisy, so I may just mute the sound for this one. But let's see how this works. Whoa, that was cool. Man, okay, my blender vibrates ridiculously hard. Granted, I've got a cheap blender, like a Hamilton Beach or something like that. This thing was really smooth. It's smooth to the feel. I loved it. It's a great sensation. Okay, this I think I gotta place that down. So I'm left with this. Smells good. This gorgeous looking concoction, which I'm gonna try right now. Let's see how this works. Cheers. Bing. It's good. If I put in a little bit more pineapple, this thing would be a little bit more sweeter. So, more on the pineapple. I think I should have let it blend a little bit more, because I'm definitely tasting a little bit of pulp, if you will. This is pretty good. I like it.